Hey, fam. Grand Rising, Miller family. I guess that doesn't hot enough. How y'all doing? Did y'all rest well? Y'all ready for this? Well, those of you that work with the moon, and what I mean by the moon is those of you that are spiritual, that believe in astrology, horoscopes, the moon, and working with the different planets and the degree in which the planets are aligned. And first you have to get your birth chart. You have to pull your birth chart and see what placements you have in the planets and what degree. I'm telling y'all, this, you ain't gotta believe, baby. Don't believe what they said. Don't believe me, just watch. And this is my jump. What was his name? I only said something today. That used to be my jump. I used to like that song. Nigga, don't believe it. I'm telling you, I'm gonna be proof. I'm going to be proof that all of this works. And it's not devil worshiping. Don't let people trick you. Don't let people trick you out of getting the things that it's the same thing. Like all of these religions, same practice, just different. They're just done different. And to be honest, that's a part of the trick too, to have all of us separated by beliefs when we all supposed to be accepting each other as they are. Everybody want to talk about being godly and want to hide in the church and hide behind scripture, but nobody is really, they're not really godly. They don't do, they don't. If you really sit back and you look at it, from where I'm sitting, the main ones that scream godly, no, you not. Because, come on y'all, think about it. Think about why they crucified Jesus on that cross. Because he was a what? A healer. So don't you think he had something? Don't you think that was a gift? And in the Bible it says God turned wine into water into wine. How you think he did that? He fed all those people with that little amount of food. I can't quote it word for word because I ain't finna get up here and act like I know. I just know what I was taught and what I was shown. And yes, I do go look sometimes, but I am more spiritual than religious. Because what I've learned, because I was brought up in the church, baby. Went Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, do it all over again. My grandma ain't play. We stayed in the church. I was in the choir. I was very well in the church. I was dying near usher. You know what I'm saying? I was in all the activities. I was at from vacation Bible school all the way up to, I just stopped. Once I had my spiritual awakening in 2019, I unlearned a lot of things, and a lot of things was shown to me. Hold on, y'all. Let me go wake Kyla. I had to unlearn a lot of things, and the veil was lifted. And it's like once you wake up, y'all, once you wake up and ain't no going back, once you accept God's calling and what he wants you to do, it's like it really ain't no going back because you signed up for it. But I had my first spiritual awakening in 2019 during the domestic violence relationship That's what saved me, saved my life. My mom as well. But anyway, that's another story I'll tell y'all another day. But anyway, spirituality to me is it's your own path. You know what I'm saying? It's not. It's your own journey, because I know that with Christianity, they try to. It's like a group. They try to put you in this group and say, "Oh, you can't do this," or "You can't do that," and which is not true. You know what I'm saying? Because the only person that can convict you is God. And you have to find God first. Then he heals the heart. He heals the heart. And when he heals the heart, the mind gonna follow. Everything else gonna follow suit. Like everything else gonna follow suit. You're gonna stop the addictions. You're gonna stop, you know, but it takes work. It takes time. And people expect, and I noticed inside the church, soon as you go to church, like I had saw on the podcast, it was like, soon as you go to church, they expect you, when you come out of there, they expect you to just drop everything. And then they try to tell you that you can't do certain things, or you can't be in certain places. Yes, you can. It's all about you. If you're gonna be tempted, that's life. Temptation is everywhere. You don't think I get tempted by men? I get tempted by men all the time, but I'm not finna go out here and have sex. Lay down. My body is a temple, and if you don't respect your body, nobody will. Nobody will. That's your body. So, you know what I'm saying? Don't let people try to tell you that spirituality is demonic, because it's the best thing that could have happened to me. It saved my life. It saved my life, you guys. It saved my life. And it opened my mind, because I'm not gonna lie, at first I was scared because I thought I was doing something demonic. But it's not. Come on, y'all, use y'all head. God was a healer. Listen to my words. Same as me. That's why I can't be with anybody. I can't be everywhere. And you know what I'm saying? I know who I am. You know what I'm talking about? They don't want you to know who you is. Everybody got gifts. Everybody's powerful. You can manifest anything. Look at, I got my books out. I'm coming, y'all. I'm coming, and I'm gonna show y'all. Manifesting is the same thing as praying, baby. And I have been writing things down that I desire, and it has came. It has came. I manifested this house. Huh?
Something on my face.
The lotion. I told you, the cocoa butter lotion with the blue top. Where is it? Because it got cocoa butter in it. And that other lotion will be okay too, because it got coconut oil and stuff like that. I got to get you some more of that cream. Just don't use too much of it. But, anywho, you guys. That's that. So I've been working with the moon. The moon comes, I write down things, you know, that I desire, things that I want to release. And I'm gonna leave this hand soap. I ain't finna mislead y'all. What the world? This girl girl did to the stuff. I just got it yesterday. KJ bought me this hand soap. And it smells so good. And it seemed like Kylie done got a hold of it because I could smell it when I go to the bathroom. Kylie, what did you do to the what you do to my hand soap? It's not working. It was just working yesterday. Now it's not. Didn't you just use it? I smell it. You had to. So what happened? Go. Y'all, she done. Go ahead. I'm gonna have to fix it. But I'm gonna have to fix it. Anyway, I'm proof. I'm gonna be proof. I'm at this August for 2019, 2021. This house, the court, the situation with my son. I do have my son back in my life. And what I had to do first was get up and stop making excuses and feeling sorry for myself. You know what I'm saying? I had to take accountability. And what I mean by that is I had to say, hey, Serena, okay, look. You know why he over there. You know, it's not like DHR didn't put him over there or nothing like that. He was, you know, his dad and them. It's not so much as to what happened, it's how people treated me and what they did to me when I was at my low point. You know what I'm saying? When you going through things, people will take advantage. And that's what happened. And that's why I don't allow people to help me now. You know what I'm saying? Because at that time, you know, when I was transitioning and getting away from the situation, people were taking advantage. They were telling me, acting like they were telling me the best thing for me. Or trying to help, you know, like his grandma, they came and told me, oh, we want to help you, you know. Because KJ was around 4 or 5. The last time I had saw KJ, I didn't even get to see my baby go off to school because they disappeared. They disappeared with him. They got all the information. They tricked me. They know what they did. I don't even got, that's why I'm saying I'm releasing it. Because they know what they did and God gonna deal with them. God gonna deal with everybody. So that's why I'm saying I have to let it go and I have to release it. Like I don't want to even think about it no more. Of course, sometimes I'm gonna think about it, but it can't go with me. I don't want it on my heart. Like I done forgave them, but sometimes I do react when they don't follow the court order, which he did not follow. I was supposed to have my son Mother's Day weekend. I'm gonna show y'all the paper. So y'all, you know what I'm saying? I ain't really even gotta do all that. I don't care if you believe me or not. I ain't up here for you to believe me. I'm just gonna be proof. But we had chicken and rice yesterday, y'all. So she's taking some of that. Finna warm some of that up for her, so she could take it. I used way too much rice yesterday. But my dad bought me so much rice. He said, I talked to him yesterday too, but anyway, that's another story. I'll talk about that when we walk. But yes, y'all. I'll wait to put that bread in there. I'm gonna leave this out so I can clean this. But it's not so much how it's basically just how it went down, how everybody moved. They removed real grimy, but at that time I couldn't see it. And that's why I had to be set down for those 3 years, like no dating, no nothing. And that's why, God pulled all the family from around me so that I could see. Because had I not, ain't no telling what them people would have did. What else would have happened? But because they was trying, I'm talking about, they was really trying to treat me like a deadbeat. They was trying to take both my folks was, the dad that was trying to did take KJ. Then my brother came behind them and tried to take my daughter. I'm like, what is y'all doing, sir? And it made my other brother mad, but ain't nobody held him accountable for it. This is my thing. I don't have nothing, really, no ill will towards my brother. It's just that, baby, it's boundaries now. I don't trust you. You can't be trusted, my boy. I'm sorry, and I still love you, but you can't be trusted. I don't trust nobody that would do. And he had threatened to call. He told me he'll call DHR on me. See, when people can't have control, and I'm like, what did you call a DHR for? Is it lights off over here? Is it no food? I had all those things. But you threatened me with that. And then my other brother he said, I had talked to him. He was like, I can't believe he did that. But nobody is holding him accountable. They just said, okay, since he did wrong for that, everybody was just telling me he wrong. But did y'all tell him he was wrong? Yes, my brother did apologize, but I cannot trust him. I'm sorry. Nobody is going to make me trust him like that anymore. And me and my brother was like this. He would call me every week. I'm telling y'all, it broke my heart to have to walk away. It broke me down that I had to walk away, being that they're the reasons I'm over here. Other than that, I have no reason to be here. You know what I'm saying? You get, like my sister-in-law, she gonna tell me, she told him, you got her way over here and you just left her. The past 3 years, it's just been me. I have not seen my brothers. I have not seen my sisters. Well, my sister don't deal with me anyway. Last time I saw my sister was when I was pregnant with KJ. She dropped me off at the hospital, and I ain't seen that girl since. I don't know what's wrong with these people. I'm not like them, and that's why I say my daddy. I can say what I want to say about my dad, but he was not wrong. And me and my daddy had fell out when I first came over here because he was trying to tell me, he was like, but at that time, my heart was just set on, I want to meet my brothers because I've always wanted my siblings with me because I've always had to be by myself. I had to fight by myself. You know what I'm saying? So my heart was just set on that. So, my daddy, he did. But I'm the type of person, like, I want to see for myself. He was like, you don't know them like that. Y'all went raised together. He said, man, you don't know them people. He was like, this ain't me saying, whatever, but he told the truth. He told the truth. I didn't know him. I don't know him. I don't know them like I thought. I'm gonna warm up a piece of some rolls, y'all. But anyway, to say that, I had to take accountability though for my part. I couldn't take accountability for their part, but I had to take accountability, y'all. I'm supposed to have these gloves on. I had to take accountability though. I had to take loose around using that situation, so that was ammo. That was ammo. And then I had people in I kept running to them, and that's another thing, y'all. Stop running to you. If you ain't dead, well, it was abusive, but keep it feeling like your business. You brush your teeth? Okay. Pick your snack out.
I don't want no snack.
You sure? You put Carmex on your lips? That's because she don't like some kind of chips. She always eats the kind she likes. Oh, y'all want one? Calm down. Calm down, man. Watch it. But yeah. I had to take accountability. But y'all got to start holding people accountable for their actions as well now. It ain't flying with me. I'm holding everybody accountable. Boundaries is set. And nobody will ever get that close to me again. I'm sorry. Trust has to be earned anyway. And that's something I had to learn too. I'm around here just trusting everybody. I'm talking about just trusting everybody. You can't do that. Folks gotta earn your trust. People have to earn your trust. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. So it'll stay warm. I seen this on the thing. I'm gonna order her one of those containers, y'all. I'm gonna order her one of them containers. They $67, but she'll have it for next year. It's gonna keep her food warm all the way to lunch. You want a fruit cup or grapes? So there she go with that. And her bread's in there. Yeah, I did the chicken and rice casserole, but yeah, y'all gotta start holding people accountable. How else they gonna learn? Please stop eating all the ice. How else they gonna learn? What's the word? Now I know I be feeling this trail. Man, you gotta have a talk. Yeah, y'all gotta start holding people accountable. How else they gonna learn, y'all? If y'all keep just letting them walk around and do what they want to do. Treat people how they want to treat people. Spite people. That's why you got one time to spite me. I don't do that. I don't believe in that mess. Because I ain't going to do it. I just stop dealing with you. I ain't going to spite you. I ain't going to do no get back. I ain't going to do none of that. I'm just going to get you from around me. It's easy. Simple. I'd rather do that than to do something towards you that's going to come back on me. I'm not doing it. I'm gonna get you away from me. You feel me? I'm gonna get you out of here. Yeah, I gotta be able to hold people accountable. I'm holding folks accountable. That's all that it is. And I'm not leaning on, which I, wasn't, but people tell you that it's okay to depend on them, man. As soon as you say no, it's a problem. Nope, it's not gonna work. She got her fruit cup, chicken and rice, her roll. And I'm gonna write her note. Says she don't want no snack. She got her water. Today is I'm gonna say sky is the limit. reach. Love, mom. The sky is the limit, reach. I try to make up my little own sayings, y'all. So that's a lunch. Alright, y'all. I'm gonna continue my little testimony on my walk. But I love y'all, and I hope that y'all had a great Mother's Day. I hope that, you know, you spent it with the ones that you love. And I hope you got everything that you deserve. And my son surprised me yesterday. I was upset. Yes, I was hurt. But I know when I did pull myself out of bed and I prayed, God came right on and made his dad bring him to me, which I was supposed to have him the whole weekend, but that's neither here or there. But I'm just glad that it's just been years since I was able to spend Mother's Day with my son. I still didn't spend it with him, but I'm grateful. He brought me some body wash, hand soap, and some flowers and roses, which I love roses. And I'm just grateful, and I just hugged him so tight. And his daddy was kind. He said Happy Mother's Day, you know. That's all I want is a healthy co-parenting so my son can see his mom and dad get along, and I know it'll make him feel good. I know it. Because my son be like, Mama, why you can't be with my dad? And I'm like, boy, that ship done sail. We just got to get along and do what's best for you now. All right, y'all. We love y'all. Bye. Have a good day. Uh-oh.